if you had the opportunity and the time, in God's providence, to write the second volume, I'm wondering if any of your principal ideas would be modified, and I'm wondering what you would suggest as further direction, ongoing development, further theological, scientific research from what you've already said. I guess the first question is, having had this time to ponder and think, would you modify any of your principal conclusions? And if not that you have to, where would you go after this work?
Yeah, but I would say I wouldn't modify, but I would expand. For example, the issue of Christian anthropology in reference to also Christian concept of time and history. Yeah, is what I already pointed out at my first chapter. But it's a very wide thing that is even more than doctoral thesis. So I didn't go into it in depth. I only talked about that. So I would, if I have the opportunity, I would go into that Christian anthropology in relation to the Christian concept of time and history. Because as I said, time, history, and man are inseparable. There's no way we can talk about time and history without talking about man. So it is important that yes, I will expand that. And that will also lead me to what I may like to call the sociological dimension of the Christian time and history. As I stated in chapter 3, that these sociological impacts and effects are drawn not on an individual basis, but on a communitarian and a universal dimension. So if we talk about time and history as a communitarian and a universal dimension, that is equal to what I may call sociological dimension, which may also lead me, because we are proposing this work, a proper understanding, appreciation and application of time. If that's, going into that will also lead me to what I may call a psychological dimension of time and history. Psychological in the sense that it will help us for a better understanding, appreciation, and also putting living out or maybe application of this time and history. So it might take me even further than the second volume to the third volume.
Respecting chronological time and my own time with you now, this is also a teaching moment. And we've heard many words, our conversation, your presentation, just in a few words from it. What would you like us to learn from this public defense? What would you like us to take into our life from today?
Yes, what I would I must first of all begin from the basis. Many scholars, even theologians, someone like Oscar Goodman, Calvert, Goodman, Moltmann, even Joseph Ratzinger, they all have this view that Christ is the center of history. Some of them also talk about Christ as the measure of history. But then I discovered in the course of my work that John Paul II went further than this teaching to say that Christ is not only the center of human history, but also the goal of human history. And that is why he has said several times that the goal of time and history lies in the plan of God and the fullness of time to unite all things in Christ. And then, seeing that in that way, then time and the history become eschatological. I think he's the only one that has taken time to this extent. Let's say, for example, Augustine wrote extensively on time and history in relation to God. But Augustine was of the view that time, that we can only discuss time in the present. For him, the past is already gone, the future is yet to come. And then for him, these three dimensions of time, past, present, and history are not effective. So if at all we have to discuss it, as he stated in his book, Confessions, in chapter 11, that we must talk of the present things in the past, present things in the present, and present things in the future. Then, if we take also the philosophy, for example, the empirical perception, talk that time is causal. And time being causal, then we talk of cause and effect. That there's no way we can talk of the future that is an effect of a cause that has not taken place. If we take science also, something like physics, physics views time as a property of matter. I can only say precisely what the time is because I have a watch. I cannot say precisely what the time is if I don't have the watch. And the time is measured by distance and the speed. But then John Paul II goes beyond all this. He said that time becomes eschatological as well as history. And that's why he said, with the coming of Christ, there begins the last hour, the last days, the time of the church that he goes to Parousia. And then he also says that all time, days, months, years, centuries, all point towards one direction. The second coming of Christ. That is eschatological theory. I think that is a very interesting aspect I found in the course of this work in John Paul II, which I didn't